Good morning viewers, apne sabke bhi Good Morning Nagaland te swagat kuri ase. Moi ase chumongla phom. Aji pujer bhi apne sab nimi dibe scripture portion ekta inka puri di ase. Lamentation chapter 3 verse 22 to 24. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion, therefore I will wait for him. Isor la dangor morom ba mukhan kitabi consume nohoy. Kele gule tala morom do kitabi khatam nohoy. Isor la morom do hotai morning notun thake, hotai pujur notun thake, aro tala bishwas do mahaloti hotai thake. Itu do moi ba mohan ke koi, aro isor do mohan la portion ase, etu karni moi han taike rukhi thake na kwas. Thought of the day. God's mercies are new every morning. Even in the darkest times, hope in him will never be disappointed. Isor la morom do hodai pujurde hodai notun thake. Mohan bishi darkest bishi andhara jagade thakile bi andhara samay de andhara homoy de thaki shugule bi tala hope to mohan ge kitabi disappoint nukure ina kwas. Ida man chorus ti jao.
Invitees.
Ida poem de Jawa ajila poem na topic the Good Shepherd is.
The Shepherd's Call. I wandered far on paths unknown, with burdens steep I walked alone. The world was loud, the road was wide, yet empty grew my heart inside. I chased the dreams that fade like mist. I wished for joy, but it was missed. My soul grew weary, worn and torn, a sheep astray, confused, forlorn. But in the stillness of my fear, a gentle whisper I did hear. A voice so kind, yet strong and true, my child, I've always walked with you. The shepherd came with nail-scarred hands. He called me out from sinking sands. He bore the cross, endured the grave, that I, the lost, he might not save. His love, unearned, beyond compare, poured grace into my deep despair. He sought me when I turned away, and laid me home at break of day. He washed me clean in mercy's tide, my sin no longer can divide. Adopted now I hear his name, and stand redeemed without the shame. He lights the path I could not see, he walks each step ahead of me. And when the night seems cold and long, he lifts my heart with heaven's song. Each morning now, new mercies rise, his faithfulness still fills the skies. I find my strength within his voice. In trials still I will rejoice. Though valleys calm and mountains tall, I trust the one who rules them all. He makes a way when hope seems gone. His promises keep pressing on. And when my race on earth is done, and I behold the risen sun, I'll fall before his throne in awe, forever kept by love and law. For now I walk, my hand in his, no greater joy, no peace like this. The shepherd calls, I know his tone, and
Ida man healthy tips this hour ajila healthy tips are topic the physical health is.
alone.
What is physical health? Physical health can be defined as the normal functioning of the body, representing one dimension of total well-being. It's about how your body grows, feels and moves, how you care for it and what you put into it. Pillars of physical health. Maintaining good physical health decreases your risk of developing conditions such as heart disease, stroke and some cancers. Being physically healthy also helps you to manage challenges by protecting you against fatigue, injury and illnesses. Physical health is closely linked to mental health and an integral part of leading a healthy lifestyle. This is often taken for granted, and it isn't until we are sick, ill or injured that we put the time and energy into looking after our physical health. It is important to regularly monitor your overall physical health and get a checkup if you or someone you know are concerned. The 4 pillars of health are sleep and recovery, nutrition, physical activity, and connection. The NCDF Health Hub provides everything you need to know about strengthening each of these pillars. Sleep and recovery. Sleep is one of the most overlooked tools to enhance health and performance. Getting adequate sleep helps to prevent excess weight gain, heart disease, and increased illnesses and disease. It is necessary to consider both the quantity and quality of your sleep and then try to maintain healthy sleep patterns. After stressful activity, mental and physical, it is important to consider your needs for rest and recovery. Rest enables the body to repair itself to be fit and ready for the next activity. Recovery can be passive, example relaxing, sleeping, or active, example a recovery run. For those who are training for a sporting or an endurance event, it is important to consider the need for recovery both during training and in the lead-up. Whilst this is sometimes a useful tool to exercise when fatigued, particularly when training for endurance events, make sure that you are recovered enough to prevent injury. Training programs should be dynamic to enable changes in response to injury or excess fatigue. Nutrition. Adequate and appropriate nutrition helps support performance, recovery, mental clarity, and overall mood. This involves balancing meals with the necessary protein, carbohydrate, and fat content, as well as ensuring required vitamins and nutrition intake. Why is physical health important? Physical health is crucial for a fulfilling and active life, impacting everything from preventing chronic disease to enhancing mental well-being. It involves maintaining a healthy weight, strong muscles and bones, and a good cardiovascular and respiratory function. A healthy body provides the foundation for enjoying activities, maintaining independence, and living a longer, more vibrant life. 1. Disease prevention and management. 2. Mental and emotional well-being. 3. Physical function and independence. Some ways to improve your physical wellnesses are: start moving more. Exercise helps you burn more calories if you're trying to lose weight and improve cardiovascular health. It also helps with stress relief and enhancing mental focus. Intense exercise in particular facilitates the release of the feel-good hormones serotonin and dopamine. Hydrate. Water is essential to all bodily processes, including the excretion of toxins. It may come as a surprise, but a lot of people forget to drink enough water. At work, you can keep a 1-liter bottle of water at your desk to remind you to take regular sips. Also listen to your body's own signals and drink whenever you feel thirsty. Maintain a well-balanced, nutritious diet. With the high incidence of cardiovascular and other lifestyle-related diseases, it's essential to stick to a healthy, balanced diet. Step out into the sunshine. Aside from giving you the opportunity to breathe in fresh air, getting out of your home in the morning sunshine ensures you get your vitamin D. This vitamin plays a key role in boosting immunity and in the growth and maintenance of strong and healthy bones. Engage in mentally stimulating activities. Read a book, solve a puzzle, or play a video game to challenge your brain. Regular mental stimulation will keep your brain alert and sharp and can possibly stave off cognitive decline. Go for regular preventive exams. Going to the dentist twice a year, getting your eyes checked, and scheduling annual physical and gynecological for women exams work as preventive measures against disease. Actually, knowing you're healthy is a lot better than simply assuming you are, especially if certain diseases run in your family. Physical health is the foundation of overall well-being. By maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, getting enough rest, and avoiding harmful habits, you can enhance your body's strength, energy, and resistance to disease. Good physical health not only improves your daily performance, but also increases your chances of living longer, healthier life. Taking small, consistent steps every day leads to long-term benefits. Your health is your greatest asset, so take care of it.
Benefits of pineapple. Pineapple is a tropical fruit known for its iconic shape, a spear of sweet and juicy flesh surrounded by a tough, segmented skin, with a tuft of spiky green leaves on top. The fruit is actually a collection of flowers, each with its own eye that is fused around the central core, which takes a staggering 3 years to mature. Pineapple is a significant and commercially grown fruit in Nagaland, with high-quality produce that is increasingly gaining recognition. The state is known for cultivating the Queen and Q varieties, with the latter often used as raw materials for food processing industries. Nagaland's unique soil and climate contribute to the excellent quality of its pineapples, particularly their high juice content, low fiber, and sweetness. The benefits of pineapple may include source of antioxidants, longer-lasting antioxidant protection, useful source of fiber, may aid digestion, may support iron absorption, may support healing after injury, may help relieve the symptoms of arthritis, may support immunity, may support the cardiovascular system, and may support anti-inflammatory bowel conditions. Let's learn about the top 10 health benefits of pineapple. Source of protective antioxidants. Pineapple are a useful source of protective plant compounds, especially flavonoids known as antioxidants. Consuming these on a regular basis may reduce your risk of developing certain chronic health conditions, including heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Longer-lasting antioxidants protection. Obtaining protective plant compounds, antioxidants, from fruits like pineapple that are also a rich source of insoluble fiber appears to prolong the protective effect of compounds like flavonoids, useful source of fiber. Being rich in fiber, fruit like pineapple may help support a healthy digestive system and improve the diversity and health of the community of beneficial microbes that reside in your gut, known as your gut microbiota. May aid digestion. Pineapple contains an enzyme known as bromelain. This breaks down the proteins in food into the smaller building blocks of amino acids and peptides, and is active in both the acid environment of the stomach and the alkaline conditions of the small intestine. It is the bromelain content that makes pineapple a useful digestive aid for those who don't break down their food properly, especially for those with pancreatic insufficiency, a condition in which the pancreas fails to produce enough digestive enzymes. These properties make fresh flesh and juice of pineapple a useful temperature for meat or fish. May support iron absorption. Pineapple is a useful source of vitamin C. Pineapple is a useful source of vitamin C, with the canned fruit being especially rich. One interesting study suggested that consumption of canned pineapple over a 9-week period appeared to improve the hemoglobin levels of both underweight and normal weight subjects. Hemoglobin is an iron-containing protein and is where 2/3 of the body's iron is found. It is a major component of red blood cells and plays an important role in transporting oxygen around the body. The mechanism behind pineapple's benefit is thought to be the actions of vitamin C in improving iron absorption. May promote healing after injury. A number of studies suggested that bromelain helps reduce inflammation, swelling, and bruising after injury or surgery. It can even be useful in attacks before dental surgery, when it appears to help reduce pain and provide as much relief as anti-inflammatory medication. May help relieve the symptoms of arthritis. Numerous studies dating back as far as the 1960s have demonstrated how useful bromelain can be in the relief of the inflammatory pain associated with arthritis. It appears to have this analgesic action through a direct influence on the chemical mediators that are involved in our prescriptions of pain. May support immunity. A 9-week study of school children who ate either a moderate amount of canned pineapple, 140 grams, or a large amount, 280 grams, every day had a significantly lower risk of catching a viral or bacterial infection than those who ate none. In addition to this, those who ate the higher amount had 4 times the numbers of infection fighting with immune cells. May support the cardiovascular system. Once again, it is bromelain that appears to have value to the heart and circulatory system through its action on preventing or minimizing the severity of attacks of angina and transient ischemic attack. It's also thought that bromelain may break down cholesterol plaques responsible for hindering arteries and potentially leading to a condition called atherosclerosis, may be supportive for inflammatory bowel condition. Although research into the anti-inflammatory effects of bromelain on alleviating the symptoms of inflammatory bowel conditions look promising. In Nagaland, pineapple harvesting typically occurs in 2 main periods: summer June to August and winter December to January. These periods are influenced by the planting time and the weather conditions that promote ripening. Some farmers also extend the harvest into September and October. The main season for pineapple harvesting in India, including Nagaland, is generally from July to September. Benefits of pineapple.
Itaman Cherrapunji Laupade Saiso.
As
Cherrapunji is also known as Soura, is a small town located in the East Khasi Hills district in the northeastern state of Meghalaya, India. Nestled in the heart of the Shillong Plateau, Cherrapunji is perched at the altitude of around 4,500 feet above sea level. It is one of the most enchanting places in India, known for its stunning landscapes, lush green hills, living root bridges, and most famously, its extraordinary rainfall. Location and geography. Cherrapunji lies about 54 kilometers southwest of Shillong, the capital of Meghalaya. Surrounded by the Khasi Hills, the region is a highland area and forms part of the Meghalaya subtropical forest ecoregion. It is geographically located at the edge of the Himalayas, close to the Bangladesh border, and provides breathtaking views of the plains of Bangladesh. The unique topography of Cherrapunji is, with its cliffs, valleys, waterfalls, and deep gorge, plays a significant role in shaping its weather and ecological character. The terrain is full of caves, forested hills, and hidden waterfalls, making it a popular destination for nature lovers and adventure seekers. Why Cherrapunji is famous? Cherrapunji is one of the wettest places on earth. Cherrapunji is globally known for receiving one of the highest amounts of rainfall annually. At one point, it held a world record for the highest annual rainfall. The town receives over 11,000 mm, around 450 inches of rain annually. Although nearby, Mussoorie has recently surpassed it in average rainfall, Cherrapunji still remains one of the wettest places on earth. The reason for such heavy rain is its location along the windward side of the Khasi Hills, which forces the moisture-laden monsoon winds from the Bay of Bengal to rise rapidly. As the air rises, it cools and releases its moisture in the form of torrential rain. This often leads to rain that lasts for hours or even days at a stretch, particularly during the monsoon season, June to September. Living root bridges. Another unique feature of Cherrapunji is its living root bridges. These are natural bridges made by guiding the roots of rubber trees across rivers and streams. Over time, the roots grow and strengthen, forming sturdy bridges that can support human weight. Some of these bridges are more than 100 years old and have become a symbol of sustainable architecture and harmony between man and nature. The double-decker root bridge in the nearby village of Nongrait is especially famous and attracts trekkers from all over the world. Beautiful waterfalls. Cherrapunji is home to several stunning waterfalls which are fed by the constant rainfall. These waterfalls are not only beautiful to behold but also represents the raw and untamed beauty of nature in its region. Caves and ecotourism. Cherrapunji and its surrounding areas are dotted with limestone caves, many of which are among the longest and deepest in Indian subcontinent. Caves like Mausma Cave and Arwa Cave are popular among tourists for exploration and photography. Ecotourism is a growing industry in the area with an emphasis on sustainable travel and preservation of natural and cultural heritage. Culture and people. Cherrapunji is primarily inhabited by the Khasi people, one of the major tribal groups in Meghalaya. The Khasi community follows a matrilineal system where inheritance and family name pass through the mother. The people are known for their rich traditions, hospitality, and deep connection with nature. Cherrapunji is a rare gem in India's natural heritage. With its unique climate, spectacular natural beauty, and rich cultural traditions, it remains a symbol of nature's power and diversity. From the rhythmic sound of falling rain to the whisper of wind through the living root bridges, every element of Cherrapunji tells the story of harmony between humans and their environment. As tourism grows, there is a need to preserve its delicate ecosystem and promote sustainable development. With responsible travel and proper conservation efforts, Cherrapunji can continue to enchant and educate future generations.
Idan Nagaland weather forecast tonight. Parent maximum 28 degrees Celsius to minimum 23 degrees Celsius. Dimapur maximum 33 degrees Celsius to minimum 27 degrees Celsius. Kohima maximum 24 degrees Celsius to minimum 19 degrees Celsius. Peg maximum 26 degrees Celsius to minimum 18 degrees Celsius. Wokha maximum 32 degrees Celsius to minimum 25 degrees Celsius. Zunabottle maximum 23 degrees Celsius to minimum 17 degrees Celsius. Kefri maximum 27 degrees Celsius to minimum 22 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung maximum 27 degrees Celsius to minimum 22 degrees Celsius. Tunsang maximum 22 degrees Celsius to minimum 17 degrees Celsius. Mon maximum 27 degrees Celsius to minimum 22 degrees Celsius. Longleng maximum 23 degrees Celsius to minimum 18 degrees Celsius. Noklak maximum 22 degrees Celsius to minimum 17 degrees Celsius. This weather report Good Morning Nagaland. Yati khatam kuri asa. Tunishan updates by the Nagaland TV.